Previously on Dice and Daydreams.
The crazy thing is Bellsprout has multi-attack. 48 damage to Squirtle as Bellsprout smacks up Squirtle.
He has 48 hit points.
This is the final boss, I'm assuming, right?
Oh!
Ooh. Bellsprout. Dun, 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 dun. Bellsprout is yours.
Pidgey's looking for them right now.
Okay. Right, Pidgey?
He took my Clefairy.
Not a Clefairy, oh no.
He took my Clefairy. You're not supposed to take Pokemon from other people.
Yes, that would be bad.
Some sludge kind of spills out in front of you as you see Grimer! Yeah, stinky boy!
Yeah, that couldn't have gone worse. Okay.
Roll initiative, everybody!
Toss.
Like underhand toss here.
Pokeball at it.
Oh my god.
I mean, if it rolls a nat 1, you got it.
I'm gonna try to throw a Pokeball. 7.
You toss a Pokeball, it swallows it.
Alright, I'll do a disadvantaged catch throw then.
You faint and get robbed.
Can't roll lower than us, right?
Oh, there's literally one number that could be worse than that.
No, don't manifest. You got it. Really good. Like,
You got it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice and Daydreams. That sounds pretty good. I love that. All right, so you got a Grimer with 6 HP. Amazing. You see, the water isn't drained. A clear path ahead. As you guys head down this path, you see a large open tunnel, kind of like another sewer entrance that goes even further down. It is a bit dark, but Charmander is lighting the way. However, you see as you're approaching kind of two figures kind of standing out front of this entrance. One kind of has an orange mohawk and one kind of has like a beanie and sunglasses. You are leading the way with your Lickitung, and you guys are stealthing kind of behind them, right? That's what we discussed. Roll stealth checks, you three, and then you, Lickitung, roll me a charisma check with advantage because it's got.
Wait, before Lickitung goes, I'm gonna quickly take the patch that we found
and
kind of use Charmander's tail to
perfect.
kind of like heat it up a little bit so we
Okay.
can stick it on the jacket.
Cool.
So Charmander's
Official.
like,
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's perfect.
16.
Hell yeah. 16.
Or sorry, 18.
7 plus 2, 9.
Majority of you guys did okay. You guys seem to be pretty sneaky, kind of shrouded in the darkness of the tunnel, kind of along the sides. Is Charmander lighting maybe?
Yeah, that's probably why my stealth was so low. Charmander is still illuminating the tunnel.
Okay. There is like kind of light where these goons kind of are, and as you approach, sorry, what did Lickitung roll for? Roll a charisma check with advantage.
Oh, so 16.
16. Okay. As you approach, and Lickitung's kind of leading the way, the dude with the orange mohawk's like, "Whoa, slow down, broski. What's going on here?"
Yeah, dude, me and my bike broke down, and my Lickitung and I here were just trying to hang with the boys.
They both look down at like the Lickitung, who's cool. He's got the sunglasses on. He's got the jacket with the patch. They look at you, who I think you have the Team Rocket blazer on. The one in the beanie kind of looks at you and is like, "Hey, this guy's chill. This guy's chill. You, bruv, don't know about you. You're giving me sus vibes right now." Would you say I happened to your motorcycle?
It broke down, the Grimer's got in the wheels.
Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
The Grimer's got on the wheels.
Yeah.
You are not doing great.
Deception, right? +2, so 20.
All right. The guy beside him kind of nudges him and he like kind of points at the Lickitung. He's like, "Nah, bro, they're chill. Like, he's one of us, dude." He kind of points to the patch, and they kind of open the doors. Like, this tunnel thing has a set of like very patched together like junk and stuff acting as doors, and he kind of pushes it open for you guys to kind of go in.
Thanks, boys. Lickitung, let's head in there.
You do have these three that are kind of hidden in the shadows, though.
Yep. Gonna head in there. Me and my Lickitung. All right. Because I don't think we discussed what the plan was.
We'll just act like we're like lost and ask for help because we look, we're little ladies who are lost.
With our big Pokemon
Okay,
Ranger
I'm going
badges.
Just don't make eye contact. Yeah.
Don't make eye contact. Okay.
If we just keep our heads down and like don't look.
Can we try to stealth in?
You know what?
In the
Because it
shadows?
is like relatively dark and like if
I'm gonna send Charmander back to.
okay, if you take away the light,
Their
I will
Pokeball.
say you can do that because there is kind of light, like spotlights, kind of
Charmander.
Are
illuminating
we
the
all
area.
stealthing or our pets too? Our Pokemon?
Just your
Just
trainers.
us?
Just
Okay.
give me. You guys could always suck them up back into the Pokeballs if you need.
I'm gonna hold my oddish.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We're doing stealth again?
Yeah.
It's a 7.
7,
19.
19.
What's this? 15 plus 2, 17.
While they're kind of chatting with these two, you guys kind of slip around the sides, like in the cover of darkness, and slip in when they do kind of push the door open. And then you chat with them a little bit more. As soon as you see the go ahead, you head in. As you guys enter this area, you guys go deeper down into the sewer. These stairs go down quite a bit, and they're quite steep actually. You're hearing like the sound of like cheering and crowds and such, and you hear actually I'll say you see this first. As you come upon this wide open area, you see I wouldn't say it's huge, it's relatively medium-sized stadium with like this cage that kind of like covers the entirety of it. You see a beat up Clefairy and a beat up Jigglypuff kind of like throwing very weak hits at each other, and you hear on like a comms, ladies and gentlemen and everyone in between, it's time to get those final bets in before the next round because these pink princesses are not gonna last much longer. You see people cheering, and you see at the top, sitting upon like this cobbled together like throne of junk, this bigger dude with like a leather jacket, same pit fiend patch, and like this like red kind of scarf around his neck, and you see this all happening in front of you.
This is not okay.
This boss man kind of sitting atop this throne of junk kind of looks down at you guys, walking in, kind of sees the ranger badges that you guys have. It's like, hey, what's this all about, eh? You guys coming in here, you rangers trying to mess up my thing?
Yeah, narcs.
This is not okay.
What do you mean it's not okay?
What's all about?
We're just doing a little fun thing over here.
You stole the Clefairy!
Who?
Good for anybody. What do you mean?
I'm like slowly like trying to blend
It's
in with
just
the crowd.
good, honest Pokemon battle.
This doesn't look good or honest. Neither of these Pokemon look like they want to be doing this.
What are you talking about? You think you're better than me, huh? You guys throwing your Pokemon up, your problems too, making them fight. What difference is that, eh?
Unethical to use Pokemon like this and against the Ranger Code.
Oh, so what are you gonna do? Throw Pokemon at me? Do the same thing, make them fight me, huh?
That's a good idea. Charmander, I choose you.
Wait, what if he's right?
Yeah, well, I got some Pokemon, some Pokemon I saw some cool guys that I look up to use, so I'm gonna use these folks. Meowth! Gopher! Ekans! And because I don't have a token for it, Wobbuffet! You see a Wobbuffet. These two kind of shrink back. The
They need to get
Clefairy
out
and
of the
Jiggly-
way.
Oh, Chuglu! Clefairy's kind
Move!
of...
Come over here!
Clefairy!
Can we try to get them to come to us?
Well, I will say, let's roll initiative. So, did anyone get over a 20?
I did. I know.
Passionate about the
To write this
the
injustice.
wrongdoings, yeah.
21.
21, okay.
We broke the curse already.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody above 15?
Charmin.
I have a 20.
18.
Yeah, I got 11.
Okay, cool. So, as you guys kind of send out your Pokemon, as this fight begins to start, the crowd kind of disperses and freaks out as they see, like, basically narcs come into this whole area. You see the exchanging of money quickly happen, and bills kind of flying in the air as everyone's like, ooh, crap, and they get out of there. But it's you and the big boss man. A couple of the you see like kind of bikes kind of parked all around the venue, and they zoom out the tunnel. But first up, we've got Anna Margaret for the first time.
There's a moment where I'm not even like quite sure. I'm like, why is no one moving? Like, is it like am I supposed to do something? Okay, so I'm going to say, Charmander, let's make it a little harder for them to hit us. And so Charmander, feeling a little bit more confident in itself since it's done this before, is going to use Smokescreen. So Charmander pops here and is going to use Smokescreen. And then, if possible, on my turn, I'd love to call out to the Clefairy and the Jigglypuff and say, like, we know your trainer. Can you or at least one of yours, come back here.
Give me just like a persuasion check.
7.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, folks.
Yeah.
Clefairy just kind of like, Clefairy? Looks at Jigglypuff. They don't really know.
Okay, maybe someone else should try.
Lua's gonna like yell out the home address because they don't know the girl's name, and be and just repeat the home address and be like, "We'll protect you," and then see if they'll.
Give me a percentage with advantage, because
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, 19 plus the percentage 2, so 21.
Clefairy just like, Clefairy. Jigglypuff. They are on board. Are you asking them to do anything?
We want them to come to us so that we can.
And they can also, fight if they want to.
Put them in initiative too, then.
Yes.
We want them out of the way
Where we can
so
save
we
them.
can.
Do big attacks.
Next up is the biker gang. Oh yeah, so everyone send out your Pokemon actually first. Let's put everyone on the map and see where you guys are.
You know what, Grimer, you're such a menace to me.
Yeah, if you're within 10 feet of Charmander, you are in the smoke.
You see Wobbuffet use a bonus action. Waba! Is going to teleport
The
behind
hell?
you guys. Coughing. Coughing's gonna move into the middle of you guys. Coughing is going to use
Explosion.
Sludge, which is oh my god. Sludge which is
I thought it was explosion. I'm just gonna be real. It looked like explosion.
everyone.
Come on, I was like, oh.
Everyone here, including I guess the trainers. I'll say Ian.
Not
you're also
again.
here. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, it's a poison day. Anyone with less than a 12 takes 18 poison damage and is poisoned.
I am unconscious.
Oh no.
Okay, I saved. Charmander's gonna take 18.
I saved both as well.
All right, how many of y'all got poisoned?
Just Charmander.
Just
Yeah.
For
Charmander.
me.
Anyone else get poisoned? Okay. No.
You're down, right?
I'm physically unconscious, yeah.
Meowth is going to come on in here. It's going to keep a bit of distance. It's going to have disadvantage on this because of the smoke screen. Lucky you. You see a bunch of coins kind of shoot out from its head as it goes and does payday. Ding, 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 ding. With disadvantage. That's going to be a 14 to hit Oddish. I'm so sorry. Oddish gets pinged with a coin for 10 normal damage. As you see, like 15 coins kind of scatter on the floor.
She has 1 HP.
No! Ekans is gonna come. Ekans is going to come in here with disadvantage. Try to bite. Okay. That's not terrible. 15 to hit Squirtle.
Squirtle has a 14. Squirtle's probably down.
Squirtle takes 11 dark damage.
Squirtle's down.
Squirtle's down.
Only at 3 HP.
Wobbuffet just teleports and just like chills there, like kind of question marks around his head. Cool. I think that's the bikers. Next up. These folks are going to take the disengage action and I guess kind of hide behind you folks. Yeah, they'll disengage and then hide. That's the pink princesses. Ian, So,
yeah.
You have a Pokemon out that has its own free will.
Okay.
You yourself are knocked out.
Okay.
But if you believe the Pokemon would do anything,
This
without
Grimer
your-
would fucking live his life, I think.
I think the Grimer would probably sludge.
I think yes.
The Grimer attacked all of us.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like I don't know what it would do on its own.
I mean, you're right. Like it did get like
see.
sludged just
Yeah.
a moment ago, so it might
true, it
not
probably
love
would.
that.
Yeah.
It did take a bit of damage.
Okay.
So if anything, it might target.
And
the
it just
coughing.
saw like some of its new friends KO.
Does it go?
Yeah, that's true. We'll hit the coughing's Meowth because Ekans resist anyway.
Cool. So it's a what save?
Sludge Wave is a DC 13 con save.
Boy. Okay. Nat 1 for coughing, and you said Meowth?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Nat 1 for Meowth. Cool. So how much damage is that?
Oh, 27 plus 5.
Yeah.
Poison damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's the total?
So
Sorry.
32.
32. So for coughing, that's half to 16.
That's enough to kill a trainer.
Meowth gets like fully covered in this sludge. Overwhelmed with sludge, and gets knocked out as like the sludge kind of like dissipates. You just see like a coated, I mean, I hate to bring up the imagery, but like, when like the BP oil spill and there were animals just covered in
yeah.
like that. Imagine Meowth like that. It looks like a PS2 modeled in load fully. It's just covered in like purple. That's what Meowth looks like, just unconscious on the floor. And then, yeah, as this is happening, this dude up here, he's just like, you see what I mean? You guys are using violence to solve your problems. You're no better than me.
That trainer's unconscious. That Grimer's acting of its own free will.
You're just as bad as me,
What are you
kid.
talking
You're
about?
one of us, kid. Why don't you make some bucks while you're at it?
This is absurd. Are you hearing this?
He looks at you, Ian. Actually, you're still wearing the
I'm
blazer.
unconscious still.
Hey, wake that kid up. I got words for him. Oh my God! Wow, so you're actually up with 1 HP with that.
What did you want to say?
Yeah, you hear him say like, I want to talk to that kid, and you like in your mind you hear him like and it wakes you up. You snap to your senses. Oh, hey kid,
Yeah, what's up?
Team Rocket, big fan.
No.
Same. And he kind of points at his Pokemon that are clearly fashioned after the Team Rocket roster. Hey, you help me take care of these bozos, and I'll connect you with one of my guys. His name's Butch.
Can I take the turn to have a moral dilemma? Is that?
Yeah, we've already gone and done your
Yeah,
Grimer
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but
yeah.
he's just saying that to you, because he sees that you're rocking a Team Rocket jacket. Awesome. So that is now. Oh, sorry, Zabracus, you went right? No, you didn't.
No.
go yet. Sorry, it was supposed to be you before Ian. My bad.
Oh, cancel my whole miracle turn.
It's okay.
My bad. Sorry, you were supposed to be before Ian.
Okay. So since Squirtle is KO'd, I return him and say, "All right, Machop, it's time to step up. You can do this." And
Shooting out of the Pokeball, dun, 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 with the cape, Machop, flexes for the homies. So that's just a bonus action, so you can actually go ahead and do stuff.
And knowing that his favorite bubble bath buddy is down, Chop knows that now is the time for him to step up. And so he's going to try to Vital Throw the Ekans. And he wants to, I don't know how Vital Throw works, like mechanically.
I think you're just.
But if he can like actually just like body slam
Sweet.
it basically.
Sweet. It's just an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
On someone who's already gone this
Yes,
turn.
and it has,
Sweet.
so.
All right. Roll the attack.
Very cool.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, 11 plus 5 is 16.
16 is a hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 5d6 plus 3.
Oh, good. I was like, you see him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, 5d6.
Plus 3. 5d6.
I can't math.
All right. How much did you roll?
Okay, so that is 17 plus 3, so 20.
20 fighting
But I believe
damage.
it's halved because
It's halved, yep.
fighting, so
Poison.
poison.
So 10. That's pretty good still. That's pretty good.
It just feels so good when it's a big number, and then you hear it's half, and you're like,
I know. Oh well, sorry. Cool. Then it is top of the round.
Charmander, move and try to hit them all. So Charmander's gonna move over here, boop, 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 boop. And Charmander's gonna try to get a cone of 30 feet that will hit both of these two and none of my allies.
Cool. Just angle it so that
Angle
the side
this
of
way.
it. Yeah.
And
cool.
Charmander's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
The coughing did a lot of damage. And so when it's almost like when Charmander is feeling down, it kind of fuels its spirit. And so with its Blaze ability, it says when Charmander's below half its maximum HP, roll double the damage dice for fire type. So if this works, so what's gonna happen is Charmander's going to open its mouth wide and shoot a stream of flame in a 30-foot cone, trying to hit the Ekans and the coughing.
Cool. Yeah, you give Charmander some encouraging words, and you know, all day it's been a little like meek, a little timid. Finally musters up the courage. You see the flame on its tail light up a bit. Charm! And roll.
You all have to roll a Dex 14
Okay.
save.
Dex 14. Okay. They both do pass, but they will take half damage, right?
Yep, they'll take half damage, and then I'll roll double dice.
Sweet. Oof.
So I'll roll 8d8 plus 4,
Oh
and they'll
my
take half.
goodness. That's a lot of damage. A flamethrower erupts from Charmander's mouth. Coughing and Ekans are going to take it.
that was a 6, the one that you
This one I hit. Okay, so this was a 6, and that's a 1. That's great. That big die didn't do awesome. Okay, so 14, 20, 31, 33 plus 33 plus 4 is 37.
37 halved is what?
Enough to KO these Pokemon.
18. If
18?
we're rounding down, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Charmander, with all of the bravery it's mustered today, coughing is looking quite beat up from that. Ekans also similarly beat up, not as bad as coughing, because coughing took some damage earlier, but they're looking pretty rough from that.
I will say this moves the smoke screen that's surrounding Charmander.
We said that it lasted, right? So like,
Yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
in that.
No, but my question is, it's around itself in a 10-foot
Oh, okay,
radius,
so it is around, yes.
Does it
okay.
move?
I'll say yeah.
Oh, it does? Okay,
yes,
so then
I'll say.
Oddish is still in the
It's kind of
smoke.
like, yeah, as after the flamethrower, like the smoke that's like even like emitting from it. Cool.
So Oddish is still in the smoke screen.
Yes,
And that will be
perfect.
Charmander and my
Pretty baller move, Lua.
Wobbuffet's a psychic type?
Wab.
Okay, so I do 2 times damage with bug, especially, and then,
Caterpie.
yeah.
Completely obliterating Wobbuffet.
I was like, we can go to the bug, but I'm kind of
Definitely
like
Caterpie's turn.
limited to that because my Oddish is about to die, so I can only like absorb, which isn't gonna do too much.
Right.
It will do, if it goes through, it's 3d8 and then plus 4 to d4, but that's poison damage, so that would be half regardless. So I'm wondering if I should just switch out to my Caterpie
Yeah.
Well, if you hit the Wobbuffet, it won't be resisted though.
with this, but then it's not gonna do a lot of damage. I want to put to sleep the Wobbuffet.
Sweepy.
You know? Oddish is so sad and clinging on for dear life, and they're gonna try to absorb some health back. Oddish. At the Wobbuffet, and it's a 17 plus 5. So
17 plus 5 hits. Yep.
30, 20, 30, whatever.
Yep. That hits.
And then I need 3d8.
I stole all the d8.
One of these, so 3d8 and 2d4. Okay, so for the d8s, so 20 total plus, yeah, okay, that's it.
20 damage total.
That's good.
Sweet.
And then you gain 10, yeah?
I gain
Yeah.
10.
Oddish absorbs some life force from Wobbuffet. However, Wobbuffet has a reaction. As you see, it kind of shines. It glimmers with like a silver energy. Wobbuffet! Mirror Coat as a reaction. Whatever damage you just dealt, 20, it is going to deal back at the target.
Does
Double.
that disadvantage? Does that disadvantage because I'm in the smoke?
You know what?
Yeah.
Disadvantage! Disadvantage!
I'll honor that.
You're right. Should I use smokescreen? Yeah. Or Charmander did. I didn't.
That's still a 17.
Okay, well, you know what? I tried.
Shoots psychic energy back at Oddish for 40.
Oddish had 1 life, so I think you're good.
However, here's the trick with Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet has used its reaction for this round. So until its next turn, now's a good time to hit it.
Okay.
That's the
Oddish
trick with
was the
Wobbuffet.
sacrifice for all of you.
So basically, someone needs to kind of take a hit from Wobbuffet, and then the others can lay into it. But up to you guys. That is Lua's turn.
Can I bonus action just put a Pokemon out? Is that
You
okay?
may. Well, here's the thing. Well, actually, Oddish is down.
Coughing
right?
might go.
Down.
Okay.
Might go big.
Explode.
Yeah, so because Oddish is down, you can. However, if Oddish was still up, Wobbuffet does have Shadow Tag, which prevents opponents from switching out and fleeing during combat. But because Oddish is completely down, you can. But just so you know, Wobbuffet is preventing you all from switching mid-fight.
Okay. If it gets hit, I think it's fine. Eevee's gonna be defensive of the little baby Oddish. So they're gonna just like be rustling out the Pokeball, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. And it's still within 10 feet of Charmander.
Yeah, I'll put them in the same spot.
We're invested in this Oddish. If the Oddish goes down, we go down.
Passing on to the next player.
Sweet. So next is the biker. He kind of like chuckles at you guys, like, you're doing exactly what you said. It's wrong with this whole situation. Fucking you're hurting my Pokemon. You think that's good? You think that's moral?
Charmander's gonna look over and go, Char!
That's what I thought. Hey kid, what are you thinking?
I would never side with a criminal such as yourself, and that's crazy. I am a ranger.
What? Robot?
Yeah, useless. All right.
Does Ranger Ian sound
Your
off to you?
funeral.
He normally sounds like this.
All right, 18 damage to, 18 to hit Machop. Sorry.
Oh, that hits, and Machop is gonna be down.
Really? How much?
7.
7? Yeah, I was gonna say 11 dark damage would mess up Machop pretty bad. Ekans takes a bite out of Machop. Do you have more Pokemon?
I have 1 more.
Okay.
Bellsprout.
The murderous
Those
Bellsprout.
rocks, all right?
You gotta do the dance though when it comes out.
Machop is, I'm so sorry, you keep getting hit by these strong
know.
bites. Then Coughing is going to, it's hanging by a thread, so it may just do this. Goes in the middle of all of you guys.
Not again.
Coughing! You see it start to light up and expand. Coughing!
Explode?
It's gonna use Explode.
Yeah.
I knew it!
So Charmander, Eevee, and Grimer, I will say. You guys all give me a dexterity saving throw.
What does my anticipation do? Does it do anything? Is this wrong?
Sorry, I should have let you know that it does have Explode. It would just alert you to that, right?
It just says when it enters the battle, it causes the Pokemon to shudder if an opponent has a damaging move that's super effective against it. It doesn't do anything. It just lets me know.
It just lets you know, yeah.
Oh, guys, it could blow up.
Well, I guess it could have warned you to like stay away from it, but you already knew that from the sludge bomb.
What are we rolling?
Charmander
Dexterity.
got a 20.
20. Okay, amazing.
It's just hitting our Pokemon or us too?
Grimer also got a 20.
You know what? You
Shouldn't
guys
have asked that.
also.
I shouldn't have asked that. I'm so sorry.
What's up?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
trainers
guys
as
the
well.
Trainers do?
Trainers as
Oh
well.
no.
He's a bad guy. He don't care about hurting trainers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gonna be a 17.
Oh no. Okay, so if you guys got below a 12 dex save, you guys are going to take. Oh gosh, I don't have a number. 66. Okay.
What?
Am I gonna be down?
I'm gonna be down.
19 normal damage to those who failed.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm down.
And then 9.
We're all down.
Wait, really?
All the
Yeah.
trainers
All
are
the
down.
trainers
But the
down?
Pokemon are still up, and I think Charmander would still.
Pokemon are still up.
I think Charmander and I were in the lab together. I believe Charmander would keep.
I mean, Bellsprout could just.
Yeah.
I think Charmander would help.
Yeah. The trainers are down.
Yeah.
Okay. There are some things that can happen actually. I will
Oh my god.
All of the trainers are down.
You idiots! That's what you get for busting up my fighting ring. Coughing is unfortunately also down for exploding. And then Wobbuffet is going to Wobbuffet. You see it kind of glow with like a pinkish energy. And look at Eevee.
No.
Eevee. And Eevee feels some sort of weird psychic connection to Wobbuffet, as if their lives and souls are entangled together. Do you know this movie?
Why are you making a face?
Destiny Bond.
Are they in a kiss?
No.
Oh, well then what?
If Wobbuffet goes down, Eevee goes down.
Yeah. Yeah. Destiny Bond. Ekans went, Coughing's gonzo. So all you guys have left are pretty roughed up Ekans and Wobbuffet.
Wait.
Also on.
Oh, because Ghastly exploded.
Yeah, Coughing, yeah. Coughing's
Coughing used explosion.
However, I have a fun idea.
This is.
Who has potions still?
I do.
I have a potion.
I do.
I do not.
Okay. Who's closest?
And technically, we have a Clefairy.
Yeah, they haven't fought.
Jigglypuff
Why didn't they do
that are
anything?
hiding.
Yes, their turn is right now, actually.
They're gonna fucking do something. And also, Clefairy is a fairy type, and
It's very weak to poison. Yes.
Very weak to poison. And Jigglypuff is also.
A fairy type weak to poison. Yes, correct.
but psychic is the other one, right?
Pink princesses.
Oh, Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet's
Yeah,
psychic,
neutral.
and so
Nothing is fairy. Yeah.
Neutral.
poison was my option. Okay.
We still have Charmander and Eevee and Grimer.
And potentially Bellsprout.
Yes.
Okay, so the trainers are down. However, there is hope as Jigglypuff and Clefairy look around. Jigglypuff? Clefairy? Jigglypuff is going to run up to. Who's orange right now?
Me.
You? You have a potion?
No.
Do you have a
I
potion?
do.
Potion.
You? Okay, you're closest. So Jigglypuff's gonna run up adjacent to you, Anna Margaret. Steal a potion from your body.
Seems like a Jigglypuff thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
actually.
tempted to write something on your face.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff is going to. There's actually not really enemies in the way. So Jigglypuff is gonna go over, sees Charmander that is down.
No, Charmander's only at 5 HP though, and Charmander
I
might
think-
be able to but I am down, so maybe me.
You last had Machop that was down, right? I think Jigglypuff would target a downed Pokemon. So who
So
is-
Machop was right
Machop
there.
was there, right?
Charmander's still up.
I think Jigglypuff would go over to Machop and spritz it for a potion.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, fun part, Clefairy is going to look at all of you guys. Clefairy, 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 Clefairy. Going to do a metronome, which in D&D Pokemon, which I have homebrewed, is going to be a roll on the Wand of Wonder, basically. A D100 for a random effect. Alrighty, let's see. That is a 52.
So
I
excited.
love it. This is
Oh no!
Clefairy. You see Clefairy double in size as Clefairy is huge now. Doesn't really help you guys, but doesn't really harm
Love
you
it.
guys.
I love it.
Everybody's so scared, right?
Perfect. All right. Jigglypuff has helped out as best as it believed it could. Zabracus, you're out.
So
How much
Machop-
did Machop heal?
You got 12.
Oh, hell yeah.
So death save. That's 6.
That's a 6? Okay, that is mark 1 failure. All right, but Machop,
Machop has got this.
get
Okay.
to chopping.
So Machop
cape
is
is
going
waving.
to use
Yeah.
his multi-attack on Ekans. So he's gonna do 2 karate chops. Ka-cha, ka-cha. Ka-cha. Okay, so that is a 20 and a 14.
Okay, both hit.
Woohoo!
Roll
so a
damage.
D6 plus
is looking
3.
pretty beat up.
That is 3 plus 3 is 6, and 4 plus 3 is 7, but it's all halved.
What's the total?
13.
13.
Halved.
How does Machop take out Ekans?
Risen from the dead.
Well, he karate chops him in the face, and then again just like wha-cha, and then I could just.
Yeah, there's like the stadium lights as like Machop jumps up and like Ekans sees like the silhouette of Machop like edging closer towards Machop, Machop. Double hit to the face.
And then he dabs.
And he dabs.
This is his moment.
Ekans is down. Wobbuffet looks around like kind of dumbfounded. The only one left at this point, right? Ian.
Yeah.
You're up.
So I'm down. I have to do a death saving throw.
Oh no, you're up. You're at 1 HP because you rolled an at 20.
Nobody's
No,
down
I'm down
again.
again.
Yeah, he's down again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a 6?
All these
Yeah, it's a
sixes.
6. It's a 6.
We're
Alright.
great with these sixes.
Cool.
You're losing consciousness ever so slowly.
Can I like do something since Ian's down and we're all down right now? I feel like Evie, even though she thought maybe it was like a nice tender like kissing moment that she was having with the Wobbuffet, since they have this like psychic bond, can she just like have this moment of being like you should leave this bad guy and come with us and we can like be best friends and like live in the woods and have an adventure? Like, do you think she can? Yeah. Do you think she
I
can?
did say they were like soul bonded.
Yeah, it was
so,
really
okay.
intimate. I think that's
if Evie can roll me a charisma check with advantage, I think that is great. Wobbuffet is like the only one left on the battlefield.
Okay, well one's bad, but the other one's good. Yeah.
13.
A
at
natural
least.
1 and a 13.
Hey.
+1, so 14.
14. Wobbuffet kind of stares blankly at Evie. Wah! Looks up to his boss. Wah! And then waddles over to Evie. And like, hey, what gives? Where's your loyalty? Come on! As he says that, bursting through the door, you see Officer Jenny. Freeze! She doesn't have a gun. Freeze! She has her badge out. How about that? Freeze! You see behind her, running into the room, a bunch of Squirtles with sunglasses as Squirtle! The Squirtle squad shows up. They apprehend this dude, any stragglers left behind. She kind of thanks you all for saving the day, letting her know what's up. I assume you guys let her know that you were going down here and everything, so she knew to burst in here. And as this kind of wraps up, you hear her get like a ring, phone call. She picks up the phone, gets a call from her sister, who actually says apparently there's a fire going down over in Pewter City and wants your help to come with her and investigate.
I just got back up.
If there's one thing I know about, it's fires.
Now's your time to shine. And
Squirtle! Yeah, Squirtle's like hanging out with the Squirtle squad, like Squirtle! They're like signing his show. And as you guys leave the sewer and as this douchebag gets rounded up, you guys pause as you see from the corner of your eyes a glow from behind you. You see one of your Pokemon evolving. And that's where we're gonna end! Rooting for Rangers with Dice and Daydreams. I've been Chris Tung, your allies and enemies, and your Pokemon Master for today. And thank you for having me. Thank you for playing this with me. You guys survived all my explosions and AoE effects.
Survived is strong, but
Yeah.
But it was our Pokemon.
Yeah.
it was our Pokemon that saved the day.
Chose to fight with us.
And yeah, as this guy's getting like ushered out, he's like, the whole system's messed up. Pokemon fighting each other. We gotta tear it all down. He rambles on.
I slip in my card on the way.
Winks at you. Great. That's been it. I don't know how to end this.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charmander.
And thank you, audience, for watching the first series here on Dice and Daydreams. If you enjoy content like this, do the stuff that you do. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out more adventures on Dice and Daydreams.